Geminis, I'm Ellie with PsychicFuture.com and this is your horoscope from the 15th to 21st of October. So yeah, this week it is still Venus retrograde, so in particular for you, the week is starting off with your ruling planet Mercury being conjunct Venus. So basically you are going to get pulled into this Venus retrograde shenanigans, whether you like it or not. So what it's trying to do here is it's not trying to, break you, it's not trying to make you feel bad, it's trying to get you to learn about your self-worth and learn about your self-care. So you might find that you get a little bit overwhelmed by how much you've got on your plate and you think, why is this going on? Why do I feel like this? That is because you are being tasked to take a look at how you treat yourself. So if you're the kind of person where you're always busy and you put your own needs last, that's going to come up for you this week. If you are the kind of person where you're like, oh well, everybody else, I'll make sure that, my family, my friends, my kids, my partner, everybody else has got their stuff sorted, but I've still got a to-do list as long as my arm, and I haven't had a shower and I haven't had lunch. If you're that kind of person, then that is going to come up for you this week, and it might come up in a way that you're like, oh my god, this is so overwhelming, but it is to try and make you realise that it's not healthy and that you need to start putting your own needs first a little bit. So that's going to kind of be a little bit exacerbated by the end of the week, where we're going to have Mercury square Mars. So what you might find is that when you try and take action, you're going to reach some sort of grinding halt, something is going to cause you struggle in the action that you're taking. And that is linked into all of this. It's all about do you need to slow down? Are you going too fast? Perhaps you need to rethink what direction you're going in, or the way that you move forwards. You need to think about your strategies a little bit better. Again, this whole thing of piling stuff on your plate and being it's fine, I'll just get it done and I will rest when I'm dead. That kind of attitude, that's going to be really brought up to the surface this week, and it might be brought up in a way that you're whoa, this is all too much, but that is for a reason. That's so that you can say, this is too much, I need to change how I go about my week, how I go about my daily chores, how I go about looking after myself. That's really important with Venus retrograde happening right now. So let's pick your tarot card, see what we got, a little bit of advice for you this week on top of that. Let's have that one. The 10 of Pentacles, wealth. Okay, so this is the highest level that you can reach in the material world. So it's talking about feeling very comfortable financially, feeling very comfortable in your health and your, health, wealth and happiness. It's knowing that you're very grounded in the material world. You can look around you and be I manifested this, this is great. So tying this into what I was just saying, this is I think saying to you, try not to focus on the end goal all the time, because once you get there, it's oh, okay, I'm here now, but how do I feel about that? Because when you have Pentacles, it's there's not a lot of emotion going on here. It's just all practical, kind of almost factory machine, go go go. It's it's very practical. There's no emotions going on here, but this is an emotional week. So if you're hell-bent on getting stuff done so that you can reach a certain achievement, or you can reach a certain goal, or reach a certain place where you feel comfortable or grounded, and you're not letting yourself do that along the way, then you might get burnt out before you even get to this stage. If you're constantly thinking, well, when I have a nice house, I'll relax, or when I have that job, I'll relax, or when I've done this or that or this, I will relax. But you have to learn to do that along the way, because otherwise, you do reach burnout and your self-care starts to really drop, and then your self-worth drops as well. And this is all tied into Venus retrograde. It's how do you feel about yourself? Are you a priority? Sometimes is it okay to make yourself number one and not have to keep your eyes on the prize all the time and keep going? So I hope that helped, and if you liked this video, please don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you next week.